Hello everyone, welcome to the Health Breakdown. If you're over 65 or care about someone who is, then listen closely, because what I'm about to share might just change how you snack forever. Today, we're diving into a surprising but important topic. Over 65, 4 nuts you must eat, and 4 you should never touch. That's right, nuts. These tiny powerhouses can either fuel your health or quietly sabotage it, depending on which ones you choose. Let's start with the good news. Here are the 4 nuts you absolutely should be eating if you're over 65. Because they're packed with nutrients that support your heart, brain, joints, and more. As we age, our bodies undergo significant changes that affect how we absorb nutrients, process fats, and manage inflammation. That's why not all foods impact us the same way in our later years, especially something as seemingly simple as nuts. While often marketed as universally healthy, the truth is that not all nuts are equally beneficial for people over 65, and some can even pose hidden risks to aging bodies. Nuts are well known for being nutrient-dense snacks, packed with healthy fats, protein, fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals. However, the nutritional profile of each type of nut varies dramatically, and that can make a big difference depending on your personal health status. Whether you're dealing with heart issues, arthritis, blood sugar concerns, or declining bone density. For example, walnuts are incredibly rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation and support brain function, critical benefits for older adults facing memory challenges or cognitive decline. Almonds provide vitamin E, which is good for skin, immune support, and cardiovascular health, as well as calcium to help maintain bone strength and prevent osteoporosis. These types of nuts can be considered nutrient powerhouses that actively support aging well. On the other hand, some nuts are less suited to the needs of seniors. Macadamia nuts, while delicious, are high in saturated fats and very low in protein. For someone trying to maintain lean muscle mass or reduce their risk of heart disease, they offer little benefit. Cashews, another popular choice, are surprisingly high in carbohydrates, which can spike blood sugar in sensitive individuals or those managing pre-diabetes or diabetes, common conditions in older adults. Even pecans, often found in healthy nut mixes, are calorie-dense and low in fiber and protein, offering little satiety and potentially contributing to unwanted weight gain when consumed regularly. Another important factor is how the nuts are prepared. Flavored nuts, whether honey, roasted, salted, or spiced, are typically cooked in unhealthy oils and loaded with sugar or sodium. These additives can raise blood pressure, contribute to inflammation, and lead to water retention, which is especially problematic for individuals with cardiovascular issues. Aging kidneys and livers also have a harder time processing excess sodium and artificial ingredients, making processed nuts a far worse choice than their raw or dry roasted counterparts. In summary, while nuts can be a smart and nutritious snack for older adults, the specific type and preparation matter greatly. Choosing nuts that align with the unique nutritional needs of those over 65 is essential to maximizing benefits and minimizing risks. Being mindful about the kinds of nuts you eat isn't just about calories. It's about protecting your heart, brain, bones, and overall vitality in the years ahead. When it comes to healthy snacking for people over 65, some of the most powerful choices come in small packages, like nuts. But while many nuts offer health benefits, 4 stand out as especially valuable for older adults: walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and Brazil nuts. These nuts provide unique nutrients that support aging bodies, from brain and heart function to immune health and bone strength. Walnuts are one of the best nuts you can eat for brain health. They're particularly rich in alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid known to reduce inflammation and support cognitive function. As we age, memory and mental clarity can start to decline, so including brain-friendly foods like walnuts can make a real difference. In addition, walnuts contain antioxidants and polyphenols that protect cells from damage, which is crucial in reducing the risk of age-related diseases. A small handful of walnuts a day can also help lower LDL cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart disease, still the leading cause of death among older adults. Almonds are another excellent nut for seniors. They're packed with vitamin E, an antioxidant that plays a key role in immune function, skin health, and even eye health. Older adults are often at risk for dry skin, weakened immune response, and age-related vision problems, so getting enough vitamin E is important. Almonds are also rich in magnesium and calcium, both of which are vital for maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis. Because they are high in fiber and low in carbohydrates, almonds also help regulate blood sugar levels, making them a smart choice for those managing or trying to prevent type 2 diabetes. Pistachios offer a unique set of benefits. They are one of the most protein-rich nuts, and they contain all 9 essential amino acids, which is rare among plant-based foods. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, especially important as we age and naturally lose muscle over time. Pistachios are also packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that support eye health and may help prevent age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss. Their lower calorie count and high fiber content make them a satisfying snack that supports healthy weight management and digestive health. Brazil nuts may not be as commonly eaten as other nuts, but they offer something incredibly valuable: selenium. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day can provide the daily recommended amount of this powerful trace mineral. Selenium supports thyroid function, which can slow down with age and boosts the immune system. It also plays a role in mood regulation and may help reduce the risk of depression, something that can become more common in later years. Together, these 4 nuts provide a balanced mix of healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that directly support the health needs of people over 65. Incorporating them into a daily diet can help maintain energy, reduce the risk of chronic disease, and improve quality of life well into the golden years. While nuts are often praised as a healthy snack, not all nuts are equally beneficial, especially for individuals over the age of 65. Some varieties, due to their specific nutrient profiles and the way they're often processed, can do more harm than good when it comes to supporting aging bodies. Among the nuts to approach with caution are macadamias, pecans, cashews, and any kind of flavored or heavily processed nuts. These may seem harmless or even healthy, but they often contain excess fats, sugars, or sodium that can complicate common health concerns in older adults, such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and blood sugar regulation. Macadamia nuts, though buttery and delicious, are among the fattiest of all nuts. While they do contain monounsaturated fats, which are generally considered heart-healthy, they also offer relatively little protein or fiber. For seniors who are trying to maintain muscle mass or manage cholesterol, macadamias provide minimal nutritional value per calorie. Moreover, because they're calorie-dense, it's easy to overeat them without feeling full. This can contribute to unwanted weight gain, which increases the risk for conditions like type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Pecans present a similar issue. Although they do contain some beneficial nutrients and antioxidants, they're low in protein and fiber and very high in fat. Most often, pecans are consumed in baked goods or snack mixes that include sugar, salt, or unhealthy oils, which diminishes any potential health benefits they might offer. For older adults who are trying to maintain stable blood sugar levels, reduce inflammation, or manage weight, pecans are not the most efficient or helpful choice. Cashews are often seen as a healthy alternative to more processed snacks, but they come with their own concerns, especially for seniors. Cashews are relatively high in carbohydrates compared to other nuts, which means they can spike blood sugar levels more easily. For anyone with insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, or type 2 diabetes, a common reality in older adults, this can be problematic. Additionally, cashews are typically roasted in oil and salted, which adds unnecessary sodium and unhealthy fats that can increase blood pressure and contribute to fluid retention. Flavored or processed nuts are perhaps the most important to avoid. Many varieties available in stores are coated in sugar, honey, chocolate, or artificial flavorings, and often roasted in cheap, inflammatory vegetable oils. These additives can turn an otherwise healthy nut into a snack that promotes inflammation, elevates blood pressure, and stresses the liver and kidneys, organs that already become less efficient with age. Excess sodium, in particular, is a major concern for older adults, as it contributes directly to hypertension and fluid imbalance. In summary, while nuts can be part of a healthy diet, not all options are equally safe or beneficial for older adults. By limiting or avoiding macadamias, pecans, cashews, and processed flavored nuts, seniors can reduce their intake of hidden sugars, excess fats, and harmful additives, making room for more nutrient-rich choices that truly support healthy aging. When it comes to eating nuts for health, especially for those over 65, it's not just the type of nut that matters, but also how the nut is prepared. Two people can eat the same kind of nut, say almonds or cashews, but experience very different health outcomes depending on whether the nuts are raw, roasted, salted, or coated in sugar. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to certain ingredients and processing methods, so paying attention to nut preparation is just as important as choosing the right variety. Raw and dry roasted nuts are the best options for older adults. These forms retain most of the nut's natural nutrients without adding anything that might counteract their health benefits. For instance, raw almonds or walnuts maintain their healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. When nuts are dry roasted, they are heated without added oils, which helps preserve their nutritional value while making them slightly crunchier and easier to digest for some people. In contrast, roasted nuts are often cooked in unhealthy vegetable oils, such as soybean or canola oil. These oils can become oxidized during high-heat cooking, which means they may contribute to inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is a serious concern for older adults, as it's linked to heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. What starts as a small snack could, over time, contribute to larger health problems simply because of the oil used in roasting. Salted nuts are another concern. Sodium intake is a major issue for many seniors, especially those with high blood pressure, kidney disease, or heart conditions. A small serving of salted peanuts or cashews can contain hundreds of milligrams of sodium, sometimes more than a third of the daily recommended limit. For people trying to control their blood pressure or reduce water retention, this added salt can quietly undermine their health goals. Sweetened or flavored nuts are especially problematic. Honey, roasted almonds, chocolate, covered peanuts, cinnamon, sugar pecans, all of these are essentially candy in disguise. They often contain added sugars, artificial flavorings, and preservatives that offer no nutritional benefit and can even promote weight gain, insulin resistance, and inflammation. For older adults already dealing with blood sugar management or increased risk of diabetes, these kinds of nuts are more harmful than helpful. Additionally, some processed nut products include additives to enhance shelf life or texture. These might not seem like a big deal, but for people with slower metabolisms, sensitive digestion, or multiple medications, additives can cause stomach discomfort or interfere with nutrient absorption. Seniors are also more likely to experience adverse reactions to artificial ingredients that younger people may tolerate more easily. Ultimately, the best approach is to keep nuts as close to their natural state as possible. Choosing raw or dry, roasted, unsalted nuts ensures you get all the benefits, healthy fats, fiber, protein, and micronutrients, without the hidden health risks. For older adults focused on maintaining vitality, energy, and long-term wellness, how you prepare your food, including something as small as a handful of nuts, makes a big difference. Smart snacking can be a powerful tool for healthy aging because it helps older adults maintain consistent energy levels, support key bodily functions, and prevent many of the chronic conditions associated with aging. While main meals are important, snacks serve a crucial role in filling nutritional gaps, maintaining stable blood sugar, and preventing overeating during larger meals. For people over 65, who may experience changes in appetite, metabolism, and digestion, choosing the right snacks, particularly nutrient-dense options like nuts, can significantly impact overall health and well-being. As the body ages, its ability to absorb and utilize nutrients declines. That means every bite matters more. Snacks that are high in refined sugars or empty calories may provide a temporary burst of energy, but they ultimately contribute to fatigue, weight gain, and inflammation. In contrast, smart snacking involves choosing foods that provide lasting nourishment. Nuts, seeds, fruit, yogurt, and vegetables can help meet daily requirements for vitamins, minerals, fiber, and protein without overwhelming the digestive system. Nuts, in particular, make excellent snacks for older adults when chosen and consumed wisely. They are calorie-dense but also rich in nutrients like healthy fats, magnesium, vitamin E, selenium, and plant-based protein. These nutrients play a vital role in supporting heart health, brain function, and immune strength, all of which tend to become more vulnerable with age. A small handful of almonds, pistachios, or walnuts can stabilize blood sugar, curb hunger, and provide lasting satiety, making it easier to avoid processed snacks that offer little nutritional value. One of the challenges seniors often face is unintentional weight loss or muscle loss due to reduced appetite or difficulty preparing full meals. In such cases, nutrient-rich snacks can be a lifesaver. Eating something as simple as a few Brazil nuts or a piece of whole grain toast with nut butter can help older adults maintain weight and muscle mass. On the other hand, for those trying to manage their weight or reduce cholesterol and blood pressure, smart snacking provides an opportunity to make small, consistent changes without needing to drastically overhaul their diet. Additionally, regular healthy snacks can support mental well-being. Skipping meals or going too long without food can lead to irritability, poor concentration, or fatigue. For aging adults, especially those living alone or managing multiple medications, this can make daily tasks more difficult or even dangerous. Having nutritious snacks available throughout the day helps keep the mind sharp and the mood stable, while also making it easier to follow through with exercise or social activities, both of which are essential for aging well. Smart snacking isn't just about avoiding junk food, it's about using food as a tool for health maintenance and disease prevention. By choosing snacks that are easy to prepare, nutrient-dense, and tailored to individual health needs, older adults can enjoy improved energy, better mood, and greater independence. In this way, snacking becomes more than a habit. It becomes a strategic part of healthy aging.